welcome back to my channel. Oh lord, I have just been to Disneyland Paris. Oh my goodness, the Disney blues are real. So it was a really last minute trip. We literally booked it on the Wednesday afternoon and we got picked up really early hours on the Friday morning. So it wasn't even like a day and a half's notice, like it wasn't 2 days notice, like it was crazy. And it was so worth it. So this is kind of like my annual Disneyland Paris haul because I only tend to go like once a year just because it's so expensive. Like it is, and I am a merchandise fiend. There's no way I can go to Disneyland Paris and not pick up as much merchandise as I can safely afford. So we were there last Friday to Monday. So we always go by coach, it's just the cheapest for us. Friday and Monday was obviously all day on the coach. And then Saturday and Sunday we were in both parks. So I had 2 days in both parks and oh, it was just what I needed. It was absolutely amazing. I did things this time that I haven't done in the parks before, and this was like my 5th time. I just can't wait to share the vlogs with you. I haven't even edited back the footage yet, so the vlogs will be coming and they will be going up on a Friday, every Friday until they are all up. There was definitely like a whole new band of merchandise. Like I haven't been in over a year, so yeah, I was expecting like a couple of new things. Like I remember when I went last year and there was stuff from the year before still, but this time it was all new. There was the odd thing that I recognised from the year before, but it was just all new merchandise, and there was a lot more adult stuff like Disney Store is doing at the minute, or Shop Disney they now call it. There's a lot more adult stuff and I'll live for that. I definitely took a little bit more money this time, but I probably bought the same amount of stuff because I spent a bit more on some of the pieces because like I wanted a couple of nicer like things like jewellery and things. So these ears are from my girl Hannah Marie Magic. She is my ear goddess. I love her and she's so lovely. She's a really good friend of mine. So these are from Hannah, hannahmariemagic.com or Hannah Marie Magic on Instagram. And the jumper, woo, is my brand. My brand is like clothing for adult princesses. So yeah, the concept is that most of the time princess clothing is for little girls, but my brand Princess Rags is for grown-up princesses. So this is my most popular jumper. You guys love this jumper. This is my Ice Queen jumper. So it's still available, princessrags.com or Princess Rags Fashion on Instagram, and my villains and Halloween range is coming out very soon, or if you watch us in the future, then I'm sure there's lots of things on the website now. Go and check it out. I very much appreciate your guys' support. Okay, so without further ado, let me show you how many bags I've got. Okay, so there's this many, 3 blue bags, and there's 3 red bags. Yeah, there's quite a lot. You know what I'm like. I love my merchandise. Like, one of my favourite things to do in the parks is shop. Like it is. It's the best type of shopping. These bags tend to have more than one thing in as well. Like there's a few in there, there's a few in there. So let's get these open. Actually some stuff on the floor as well that isn't in bags, and when you see why, you'll know why they're not in bags. Like one thing in particular, I bought it at the end of the last night and I had to carry it. I had to carry it on the coach home. Like there was no way it was getting put in a suitcase or in a bag. Like I needed it to stay in pristine condition, so I carried it home. And as per usual, I have not looked in the bags. So it is Saturday and I got back on Monday. So I don't look in the bags because I want to make sure that I don't take anything out, because I don't want to leave anything out of this haul and then you guys not get to see what I got. So I've been very restrained once again and I haven't looked in the bags. I'm very excited to be reminded and have all the magic just come back to me. Oh, I'm excited. So we're going to start with my tickets and a couple of little things from the hotel room, and then we'll get on to like the stuff I bought. So this time I actually stayed in a Disney hotel. It is the first time I stayed in a Disney hotel. We stayed in the Cheyenne, or the Cheyenne, however you want to say it. The Cheyenne. It made it so much more magical. Like if you can, I would definitely recommend staying in a Disney hotel at least once while you're in the parks. Like I know it's more money, and this is like, I've been 5 times and this is only the first time that I have stayed in a Disney hotel. Like it really just adds to the magic. Plus the freebies. Let me show you the freebies. So right off the bat, toiletries. They are not just any toiletries, they are Disney toiletries. So I got this little kind of Mickey Mouse shampooing gel douche. So shampoo and body wash. H2 blushing orange. There was 2 in the room. Oh, it reminds me of when I was showering before going into the park. Oh, I'm okay. Woo! Woo! Okay. Didn't expect that from smelling shampoo, but you know, isn't it amazing that a smell can do that to you? And soap, and it has Mickey's head on. Facial soap. Oh, it's facial soap. I was using it for my hands. Same thing. So I will make sure to put everything on this side, everything here, in a little close-up thing. It's just going to be easier for you to get a nice close-up. Soap and shampoo from the room. So I was looking at my tickets. I've still got them in the lanyard. And the last 3 times I've been to Disneyland Paris, I've been given Daisy as my ticket, which is just crazy. Like, it's totally unintentional. So yeah, I always seem to get Daisy and I don't know why. So this time we got Daisy and Minnie. So you don't get to choose, like the bus driver goes in and gets them for us and then just hands them out on the coach. So yeah. Okay, now for the good stuff. I'm gonna start picking up the bags, and I'm gonna start with this one because I've been dying to put these on. I really wanted to wear these at the shops the other day when we went out, but I was like, no, I have to leave them in the bag. So this is the first thing I pulled out of the bag. You will notice that if you go into the parks at the minute, like I was just saying, Disney and Disney Store, like Disneyland, the Disney parks, just Disney in general, is bringing out more adult stuff. This excites me and also worries me because my bank cannot take it. Like, I was in Disney Store the other day, check out my latest weekly vlog. Good lord. It is all adults ranged down one side of the store. It's clothes, it's homeware, it's cups. I mean, they always have cups, but it's even more cups. Oh, they have this villain's jacket in it at the minute, and oh, I need it. I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Anyway, the parks are the same. There is so much jewelry and clothes and shoes. Oh lord, it was really, really hard. Like, I could literally shop and spend so much money in the parks. It's not good. So there was also a pink pair of trainers and they were like velvety, but there was just something about these ones. Ugh, they just made me, I'm gonna hold them on this side actually because I know I'm gonna be putting the clip there. So as soon as I seen these, you know, when you just know, I was like, yeah, they are so me. Like there was kind of trend, like on trend shoes at the minute that people are just wearing in general, like with the white kind of going on, but then multicolored Mickeys on the side, and then in your face Disneyland Paris on the back. I'm all about that. I'm gonna represent. Like, I love it. I just love the colors. I tried them on. It's weird, the sizing's different. They are a France 40 UK 6. It's not leather, it's all like textile and that sort of thing. And these were 39.99 euros. Now that these are out, I'm gonna be wearing these all the time. I am not joking. I'm going to be wearing these all the time. They had a whole range of this in t-shirts, jackets, notebooks. They had everything in this kind of colour thing, and I loved it. But I just settled for the shoes, so I really, really like this range and I had to get these. So yeah, these were 40. Like I said, I spent a bit more on more things this time. I'm just going to pull things out of the bags in random orders. So I know, like, I bought 3 pins this time, but they're all in different bags from different shops. Like, I always just go to all the shops. There's one pin that I only seen in one shop, and then this I only seen in one shop. Those shoes I only seen in 2 shops. Like, you really need to make sure you go to all the shops, and then if you have to go back to get something, then you're gonna have to go back. So this is one of the things I was talking about. This I only seen in the shop to the left hand side of Studio One in the Studios Park. When you're going in on the left, if you look at Studio One, it's the shop on the left. I'm terrible with names. A Descendants pin. Descendants, you guys know how much I'm obsessed with my Descendants. Like, seriously, I cannot wait for the movie next year, and the fact that it's got Hades in it, can't wait. I seen this and I was just like, I need this in my life. So it was an orange, I can't remember what that is, maybe $8.99, $9.99. So this is actually like the cartoons. Like, it's not Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson, it is like the cartoons, but still, it's Descendants. There is no Descendants merchandise at all in the park. So when I seen this, it was right down on the bottom of the pin thing as well. I was like, excuse me? So I got myself that, and I'm very happy with that. Like, one of my like finds that I was just like, whoo. The next thing I got in that same shop was this. It is the Marvel Summer of Superheroes. These shows in Disney, like the Studios Park, seriously, if you've got time, I recommend them so much. They are so good. Like, and the Giant Hulk and the Black Panther and the Iron Man, seriously, you just need to check out the Studios Park for Marvel's Summer of Superheroes. And I wanted to remember that by getting this magnet. I kind of wanted a pin, if I'm honest. I wanted a pin, but still, it's a nice magnet. It says what it is, Marvel Summer of Superheroes, and I think it, yeah, $3.99 it was. So I just want to remember it. I'm a massive fan of Marvels. Like, I love the Avengers movies. Like, seriously, I've seen them all apart from Doctor Strange. I still need to see that. But yeah, when I seen it, I was like, that's a really nice way to remember that show because we just watched it. So yes, I had to get that. Okay, so what's in here? Okay, these are the first two things that I bought, and this is jewellery. I had heard that they were bringing out more of a adult jewellery range, and I very much wanted to get on board with that. I have this one ring that Matthew bought me when we were like 16, and I wear it all the time, like it doesn't come off. And I wanted one for this hand, and Matthew also bought me a little fairy necklace that I used to wear constantly, but it got tarnished, so now she's just like in my jewellery box. So I wanted a ring for this hand that I can just leave on, and a necklace that I can just leave on. So I did actually have them on, like I bought them on the Saturday, and they were the only things I bought on the Saturday, and then I bought everything else on the Sunday. So I had them on the Sunday, and I had so many people on Instagram saying, where is that necklace from? It is beautiful. I was really happy with my choices. They have a lot in, like they're in, the jewellery's in all of the shops, like seriously, it is in, if not all of the shops, then 90% of the shops the jewellery's in. Now, I think they are like sterling silver plated because they're not like really expensive silver prices, but they are not cheap like play costume jewellery like Primark prices. So it's not like real diamonds and things, but it is like silver plated, so if you look after it, it should last a while. I have been wearing it, the ring, a lot, and then just taking it off if I go in like the bath and things. And then the necklace as well, I've been wearing a lot, but taking it off for baths and things. So I've put it back on here so that I didn't forget it. I kept the receipts. So the necklace was a green, and the necklace was $25.99. I can't tell. One of them's a green and one of them's a blue. Ooh, maybe the ring was more. Okay, so this is the necklace at the side there because it's quite small to hold up to the camera. It is just a little castle like outline. Well, it's the castle. And then it says Disney on the back there, and it's just really quite subtle. But the thing is, with when I first put it on, it is a lot shorter than what I thought, but actually in a really beautiful way. Like it sits beautifully on my neck, if I do say so myself. And I think the necklace was $17.99. I think the necklace was less than the ring. So yeah, I absolutely adore that necklace. It was exactly what I wanted. I wanted a nice necklace and a nice ring. And then this is the ring here. This is my perfect type of ring. I love the rings that kind of like have two different things like overlapping each other, and then the fact that it's little Mickeys. This ring was made for me, and I haven't took it off. So I think the ring was $25.99. The necklace was a green, and the ring was a blue. So yeah, and the necklaces are obviously just one size, and then the rings came in like size 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm a size 6 for my middle finger. It's obviously a little bit hard to try them on when they are like on the packaging, but I managed. Yeah, it doesn't say what it's made of. The chain is 45.72 centimeters, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sterling silver, like silver plated sort of thing, so it should last a really good amount of time if you look after it, sort of thing. Okay, so another little red bag here. There's two things in here. Okay, so the first thing I pulled out is this little Rapunzel pin. You guys, if you have followed along with me for a while, you know that I always get a princess pin when I go to the parks. I'm trying to build up my princess collection. So the first time I went, I think I got Aurora, and then the second time I went I got Ariel, and then this time I got Rapunzel. So eventually, hopefully if I go enough, I'll be able to get all of this range. It is like a range of princess pins. So they're orange, so I think that's $8.99. It's really beautiful, glittery. I think I couldn't choose between Rapunzel and Jasmine, so maybe if I get to go again, I'll get Jasmine next time, and then I've still got to get Belle. There's a Snow White one. There isn't a Pocahontas one or anything. Like, it isn't all of the princesses, but it's most of them. Okay, so this is one of the things I'm pretty sure that I mentioned in the last one. Or I've mentioned somewhere online that I've been desperate to get one of these for years. So it is the pin trading bag. Is there anything else in there? No. Oh, I have the receipt. So that Rapunzel one was $7.99. So orange is $7.99. So green must be $6.99. And then this pin trading bag was $19.99. I have always wanted one of these. I don't have loads of pins, but I've got enough pins that it's like, what do I do with them? I've had a Jessica Rabbit pin since I was like 18. I got it in the parks, and I used to put it on all of my clothes, and she always fell off. And the amount of times I was walking through shops and people would be like, oh, you've dropped your pin, and I wouldn't even know. So I've stopped wearing the park pins on my clothes. I really don't understand how people wear them on those lanyards and they don't fall off. Maybe it was just my Jessica Rabbit one, and like I've always had it in my head now that I can't wear them on stuff. I've just wanted one of these for a very long time so that I can start putting them in here, building up a collection and keeping them safe. So I've always looked for them, they're never there, and this time I went and there wasn't very many, and the display was a bit messy. It must have just been after the fireworks. Yeah, it was. And there's this size for $19.99, and then there's the bigger size for $39.99, and it's literally like double the size. Pages to pin them onto, and then like a zippy part there to put more in, or I don't know if you want to put your backs in there, if you want to change the backs. It has like a bit so that you can attach it onto your belt. So yeah, I've been after one of these for years, so when I seen it I was like, I need that so much. I've been talking that much and getting that excited. I need my cup of tea, guys, you know what I'm like. Oh, that's good tea. Is it weird if I change my ears halfway through? I have another pair of ears down there because they were in one of these bags, and I just want to change my ears. There's nothing wrong with these ones. You don't really get to wear ears that much, do you? Yeah, I'm gonna change them. Like, sorry Hannah, I love your ears. You know I do, girl. You know I worship your ears. But I think I'm gonna switch it up and put another pair on, because you only ever get to wear ears really if you're in the parks. So I'm gonna, there we go. These ones are park ears. I didn't get them on this trip. I was actually really kindly gifted these by Disney, believe it or not. Thank you, Disney. When I was at an event a few weeks ago, so thank you, Disney. Yeah, these are park ears. I think these are like €13.99, so but like I said, I didn't get these were gifted to me. Okay, you guys know when I go to the Disney parks, there's always a few things that I always tend to get. I always get a princess pin. I always get one of the little sparkly princess ornaments, but I didn't get one this time. I don't really know why. I guess I kind of ran out of euros. I've said that I want to get a bowl every time I go, but again, this time I kind of ran out of euros. And I always get an ornament, and I did get an ornament this time. If you can hear rain, it's raining really heavy, and I'm like in Saraloo HQ, and oh, that rain's really loud. Okay. Oh wow. Oh good lord, I've just remembered that I put the lawnmower outside. I have to get the lawnmower. It's been about 5 or 10 minutes, sorry about that. It was like seconds to you, but the hailstone was really bad. I do apologise. Let's continue. I went to the ornament shop on Main Street instead. I think I'm going to do most of my ornament shopping from now on in that one, because it basically is an ornament shop and there is so much choice and paintings. Oh, it's beautiful. I have been in that shop before, but not like properly. I don't really know why. But yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the right hand side of Main Street. It is an ornament shop. You'll know it when you see it. I'd heard of this, but I'd never seen it in person, and when I seen it I was like, that's the one. That's the ornament I'm getting this time, so let's get her out. So it's the Miss Mindy range. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. It's beautiful. I kind of did want one of the big princesses, but I think I want Maleficent, and she wasn't there, so I got this one. Oh, I can see her. She was €59, so let's get her out. Always make sure you check them over, like have a good look at them and make sure that they're all beautiful before you come all the way home. I'm so glad I'm doing this haul, and I cannot wait to put her on my bookcase in my sitting room. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, she's perfect. She's uninjured, she's unharmed, she's made it all the way back from France, bless her. This is my Miss Mindy Centurette from Fantasia. She is just, oh, I mean, come on. She's beautiful. I've always wanted a Centurette. You don't really get a lot of merchandise for Fantasia in general. When I seen this, I was like, yeah, I need that. If they brought out like a couple of these, like the pink one, I'd have to get them all. They're beautiful. The only thing I wish with this is that it was a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger, because I don't want to like devalue her and be like a big cheap ornament or nothing like that, if that even makes sense. I don't know, I just wish she was a little bit more bigger, a little bit bigger, just a tiny little bit more like in your face, big Centurette. I can't explain it, but otherwise she's gorgeous and I adore her, and that was my most expensive thing I bought this time. It usually is, the ornaments usually are, and I'm very happy to add it to my collection. She's beautiful. Okay, so I've still got a couple of things left, we're still going. Okay, so this was the last thing I bought. It's just one little thing in this bag, and this was the first time that I was ever able to do this, so I was very happy. But basically, because I stayed in the Shein, I knew I needed to get a Shein pin. I mean, you can't get the pins for the associated hotels, obviously, because they're not Disney, they're just associated. So it was one of the things I said to myself. I was like, if I'm staying in a Disney hotel, I need to get a Disney pin for that hotel. So I did. I got the Shein pin. I needed the pin to say that I'd stayed in the hotel, and hopefully I can build up a collection and get like a pin every time I stay in a different hotel. That would just be amazing and something I never thought I would be able to do. So I still can't believe I'm holding this. Like, I've stayed in the Shein, it's just crazy. I got it, literally the bus was going to be around at the front of the hotel within a couple of minutes, and I ran into the shop. Cast members were both busy like serving people, so I was like, I can't miss my coach, I need this pin, and it was right down on the bottom. I was so chuffed because I was like, I've never bought one before. What if there's like a special place for them? Like, I don't know. But there was one pin to choose from, and it was right down on the bottom, and I got it. So I finally have a Shein pin, and it's going to be a page on my pin trading book for when I stay in hotels, if I ever get to stay in another Disney hotel. Last big bag, let's get her out. Okay, is there anything else in there? No. I've still got my park tickets and, well, tickets, schedule and map. Oh. They smell like Disney. Woo. Okay, how much was this? So, and this pillow was €29.99. So I actually wanted one of these on my last trip. That was it. I was in the shop in Frontierland and there was a couple of them, and I knew I wanted one, but there wasn't one that was like, I want that one. And then this time I seen the mini one, and there was just something about, oh, she matches my ears. But yeah, there was just something about this one. I love the red, like, oh. It's stupid that merchandise makes me feel like this, but it's just so magical and just reminds you, and you just want to hug her and think of the park. Oh. I'm weird, I know, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's a really good idea actually if you get one of these to have a look at them, because there was 2 minis in the shop I actually ended up getting her in, and one of them was a really odd shape. This one's actually a little bit bigger on one side than the other, but there was another one that was massive on one side and then just like a little flimsy leg. It was hilarious. And she's obviously a cushion, so she is a cushion. You pop her open and then she's a nice big cushion. I think she's perfect for on the coach, on a plane, in the car, in your sitting room, on your bed, wherever. So yeah, I really wanted one. I've been after one the last trip, maybe even 2. So I just got the mini one. It's part of the Dream Friends range. There was loads to choose from. There's Lady from Lady and the Tramp. There's a Mickey one. Yeah, there's loads, and that was $29.99. Look at us, we match. Okay, the last item in this haul, which had you guys going crazy on my Instagram. Still, people are messaging me asking me where I got this. I had seen this on other people's Instagrams like a while ago, not really recently, and I had seen it in vlogs and things. Like, I knew about it, but I didn't realise it was still available, never mind in Paris. I thought it was a Disney World thing from around last year. And I seen a woman putting it into a pram outside of the teacups on the first day, and I was like, oh my lord, that's here, like I need that. And for the rest of the day, every popcorn stand I went past, you probably know what I'm getting at now, every popcorn stand I went past, I was like, do you have this, do you have this, do you have this? And they had pictures up for it at the popcorn stands, and I was actually planning on getting popcorn this trip anyway, which sounds weird, but I was. Once I knew that was there, I checked every popcorn stand, and they all had signs up for it, but they were all sold out. I was gutted. I was like, no, that lady's bought the last one. But then on the second day, from studios walking back into the main park to say bye to the castle, I seen one right next to the entrance at a popcorn stand, and he had it hanging behind him on the fence behind like his stand. So I went and got it, and it's mine. Look at it. Oh, this is one of my favorite things, definitely. I mean, yeah, I'm very happy. And it is a popcorn bucket. So if you've been in the parks, you'll know that there's popcorn buckets. They are collectible. They have the 25 like Paris ones still in at the minute, but those ones don't really interest me as much. Yeah, like the popcorn buckets, like there's a new one every now and then, and I've never had any of them, but I knew of this one, and I knew it was one of the ones that I absolutely had to have. So I'm so glad that it was still there. It was obviously meant to be. So it still has popcorn in it. Lovely jubbly. Let's see if it still tastes magical. It's a little stale, but it's still nice. Ah, that magical feeling. If I close my eyes, I can almost imagine being back in the parks. There's the castle. I'm sitting dark, it's twinkly, I'm eating popcorn, and the fireworks are about to start. Oh, I'm back in my garage. Never mind. Anyway, yeah. So I think it's $22.99 without the popcorn, I think. Which doesn't make sense because surely popcorn on its own is like $6.99. But then this was $24.99 with popcorn. But $22. I can't remember how much it was without, but it wasn't much less. With the popcorn, like it was full of popcorn, sweet or salty or mixed, it was $24.99. I was basically carrying this round. This was the thing I was saying that wasn't in a bag. I carried this round. There was no way I was putting this in my suitcase. Like, it would have broke. There was no way I was putting it in a bag. Like, I carried this round. I carried it round like a handbag for the rest of the evening. Because it was really comfy. Like, it could easily, like, I am going to use this as a handbag. I bet people think I'm crazy, but I'm going to do it. Like, seriously. Where's my phone? Does this fit my phone? Oh, it's just too small for my phone. Yeah, I'm still going to use it. So I'm going to use it. I want some more popcorn. Still, I'm obsessed. I absolutely adore it, and I genuinely think I'm going to use it as a handbag for special occasions, but I'm going to change the ribbon because I can easily change that ribbon, and it does actually work. I was wheeling it along the floor. Anyway, this has been a really long Disney haul. As per usual, I'm really excited and have loved sharing it with you all. It's honestly, there's probably some people out there that are just like, you know, you're so materialistic that it makes you that happy, but it's like, I can't explain it. It's just that Disney feeling. Like, last time I seen this stuff, I was in Disney. Do you know what I mean? Like, that feeling, nothing compares to that feeling of being in Disney. I'm getting emotional now, but like, nothing compares to being in Disney. And there's no words. I am saving my butt off to try and go back for Christmas. We really, really want to go back sooner than a year because we always only just managed to save up for a year. And this time it was over a year. It took us longer to save, and we even got the trip way cheaper than any other trip we've been on because we booked it so last minute, like literally a day and a half in like advance. I really hope you enjoyed this haul. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. The Disney hauls are coming, or if you watch this in the future, they're already up. I have 2 other Disneyland Paris hauls up from the last 2 years and 2 other sets of Disneyland Paris vlogs up from the last 2 years. 2016, 2017 and now 2018. They'll be going up on Friday and then every Friday till they're all up, or they're already up. Please check them out. The support that my Disneyland Paris vlogs gets, like from last year, and the haul was unbelievable. Really appreciate the support. I'm gonna stop blabbing and I will see you guys in my next video. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye guys.